Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time, working on this 2014 TB230. I had previously showed you this thing. The recoil assembly was all falling apart. The auto choke was messed up. I took the carburetor off just now, cleaned that up. It wasn't dirty at all. I think somebody had been messing with it prior to my arrival. But I noticed when I disassembled it, the O-ring that should go here between the carburetor and the intake tube was missing. No O-ring here. So what happens is you're pulling in unmetered air here in the back of the carburetor, and that'll affect your running ability. If it'll even run, you're going to be pulling in excess air that's already been metered through the jet. So whoever had been messing with this thing really messed up the deal. Everything I've messed with or taken apart has been screwed up. So I don't think there's much more to be found unless I find something with the front wheel drive. This thing here is torqued up, so I'm not sure what the deal is with the self-propelled. Maybe we'll find issues under here. But that's the last thing we have to mess with. So I wanted to give you some part numbers. If you have to change out the spring on the air vane, the spring that goes here to the backing plate, the air vane spring, $7,908.49. And if you have to change out the thermostat assembly on the muffler here, $593,208. And these carburetors with the automatic choke, you'll have something that looks like this. This is a new one. Automatic choke here, throttle. I'll give you part numbers for these. Any one of these will work, and there's 4 other numbers for these carburetors. And I just looked them up. You can get them for like $850 on up. So you'd get an aftermarket carburetor and a gasket kit. This is the O-ring I was mentioning that was missing. This paper gasket goes on the outside of the carburetor, between the carburetor and the backing plate. That gasket goes right in here. There's 3 little tabs that the gasket fits into to hold it in place. So there you go. So I bought 6 of these carburetors just in case I come across one that's unsalvageable. I got one I can just grab out of the box and go to town. The part number again for the carbs. Any one of these will work, and there's 4 other ones that superseded these 2. So $850 each. If you buy 4 or more, they'll give them to you free. Out of Chino, California. You know what that means. It's not marked here, but it's marked here, made my favorite place. So there you go. I'm going to start putting this thing back together. It's been a pain in the butt. Hopefully there's no surprises. I hope there's not. I think I found every issue with this thing. I'm hoping. So, scrapper that delivers just showed up, brought me 2 kind of rough machines. I'll show you those momentarily. We'll fire them off with Happy Juice. Hopefully that's all they need is carb work. One's been used as a boat anchor, the other one's a newer machine. So I'll show you those 2 along with some other goodies. So go to the refrigerator, come back and see me in a bit.